G'day everybody. I want to talk about, is eating meat wrong to the good God, to people who look up to the righteous laws out there. As I've heard plenty of debates about, if you eat a life, how could you do that when it's been so cute and lovely and cruising around kind of thing. People have said, so how could you eat it? I can't eat meat. I can't eat it because it's a living creature. You know what I mean? Those type of people. I thought about it a lot too because I believe I want to be fair just like them and see things how they see it. But I just don't go as far, or I've gone further by thinking outside the box when it comes to meat. I've already talked about how we can have meat when they're older, as when their age is getting not worth living so much anymore, or their life is not going to be that great without problems. Then it's not that bad of a time. Definitely they're in a world where it's a balance and we need meat to start culting them from that time. To me, I don't find that too bad. I find if you can let them live to the longest possible, and if their arthritis and all these things they can get doesn't cause problems to the meat, right, because this is for the farmers, right, because they're actually there for the balance of the meat, right, then it's best to cult them so we can figure out this time. But it's also good to be fair, because you imagine if you're the meat for an alien species, would you want to be treated the way we treat them today? Or would you want to be treated differently if it could be done? By giving you a bit more time of life and let you enjoy the life while you have life. And then maybe near the end when your life gets sucks, then if you knew the inevitable was coming, that's when you'd choose it, wouldn't it? So you'd do the same thing back. That solves the, is it fair? Did they have a life and how do they live problem? That's how I see it. And when it comes to, is eating meat good for you at all, and where's the proof besides the way you're killing them so you can eat them? You can think about, why does meat taste so good? Is it a test from the devil making meat taste so good that you want to be the devil and kill things? Is that why meat tastes so good? Or you could look at it, and meat tastes good because we're meant to eat meat, and it is a balance to help keep things not get too out of control, that life and death is needed and killing is needed for a balance, right? Because if you let anything over love and overpopulate, it destroys everything. Everything can do it, right? As we hear about horses destroying land as there's too many. So how could we keep this balance? If you never want to eat meat, that's fine. If you don't like meat, it makes it even easier if you don't want to eat it and you don't like the taste of it. That's like me with beer. See, I don't particularly like drinking alcohol too much, and I don't like drinking alcohol if it doesn't taste good, so I don't drink beer at all. I've had sips of it and tastes of it, but that's about it. But anyway, I thought I'd talk about meat and talk about a different perception of meat, and hopefully it might help people see it differently when it comes to meat and how things are in the universe. Because when you see all these things, you realise that you're not being a not loving person when you're actually making a balance, because the balance is needed. Without the balance, too much negative, it gets out of control, and too much positive, it pretty much gets out of control too, because everything would want to live and it'd be everything and you just can't do it. So there's always the balance. It's how the universe works. Anyway, have a good one, and bye bye. And let me know in comments something outside the box, what you think, why we should still continue having meat, and why we shouldn't have meat. But I already know why people shouldn't have meat, but you can chuck those comments in. They're for all the vegetarians out there. Throw them away. Give them all what you got. Knock them out. They're the comments I'm talking about. Bye bye. See ya.